Hello. Thank you for God's gracious gift. Welcome to my channel, Shakira Kiana. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like anything you hear. Let's get started. First, I have to show you the tough love. Over here, we do tough love. It's all love though. Really sit and ask yourself. This is about self-reflection. That's what this is about. It's time. Stop begging people to value you. Stop. Okay. I feel like we put too much into selling ourselves. And when we're doing that, we're selling ourselves short. Keep that in mind.
This applies to men and women. So if you're watching this, don't think I'm just talking about the ladies here, y'all. We're doing this for the men. This channel for both, y'all. Everybody. So you have to understand the cost of validation, y'all. And sometimes that's the cost of it. Maybe attracting a dude that's only trying to use you for your body, and he might do whatever just to get to that, and that's sick. But I mean, that's real life, y'all. I know that I don't like lust. So if I don't like lust, and I'm mad because of what I got going on, like, you have to understand, like, if you're flexing money and things like that, I'm not saying you should be proud of your achievement, but it's just what you present yourself with, that's what you attract. Y'all, come on now. We all gotta be for real now, and it takes accountability, y'all. Like, hold ourselves accountable. That's the whole point of this. But at the end of the day, you gotta, come on. Do I gotta explain to you further? I feel like when I was over-sexualizing myself on social media, presenting myself in a way, if I go outside, go to places, just being in places I don't even want to be to, like, I don't even like the club. Why am I going to the club? Identity crisis. So you have to know who you are without people telling you who you are, and that's the validation I'm talking about. I think we too much trying to prove a point, and we missed being our authentic self, and just, we care too much about people judging us for real. Like, if you were really secure with yourself, you wouldn't care. You really wouldn't. Hey, it's okay to be alone. I know that sounds, sometimes it feels like too much, and I understand, because some of us really don't like being alone and things like that. We already feel alone on the inside, so it's like distracting ourselves and things like that. We have to, but not only do you have to spend time alone, that's not just the only thing, because sometimes it doesn't help you heal in some ways. What are you doing when you're spending time alone? Like, are you smoking? Are you drinking? Are you binge watching something, social media, TV, playing a game system? Sorry, no. Anyway, so what do you do to cope? What do you do to cope, Shakira? And I have to, if you don't be honest with yourself, because only you know. Only you know what you do. Only you know. Hey, let's be honest here. We having a real combo? Okay. Smoking, drinking, partying, same thing. Being distracted, hanging with my friends. Okay? And the most important part, having intercourse. A lot of us are not going to sit here and say that. But it's time. It's time to be honest with real. Because how am I supposed to grow? How am I supposed to evolve and be this person that I want to be if I'm not honest with myself? Like, I don't think you should ever go through this alone. For a long time, I grew up like, I can't tell nobody, I don't trust nobody. Oh, the therapist can't help me. Just, you know how to be, y'all. Especially when you're going through, like, abandonment issues and things like that. You already feel like you can't talk to nobody. So you grow up to be, if you don't get help, if you don't fix it, you grow up to be someone who's like, I got it, I always had it, I got it.
You don't got it. You don't got it.
I have to be honest with myself. I just now started getting help. 2025. Last month. Because it's always a turning point. Don't let yourself get too far down that you can't pull yourself back up sometimes, or you just make a huge mistake. You don't have to keep on making these huge impulsive mistakes because you feel like no one's here, or you feel like no one's listening, or you feel like, because sometimes it's only you holding yourself back. And a lot of times that's not even the case. It's not true. It's always someone out there. It be little strangers caring. And I know it always seems like the world, it feels like it's more bad people, or however your beliefs are, it's more bad people than good people, and nobody cares. Just having that mindset and that negativity, that's not helping. That's not gonna help you. So you either gonna sit in it, you either not gonna get the help, and the thing about it, you feel like it's just gonna go away. One day you're gonna wake up, everything's cool, we cool. Or we think, when I get money, all this money, I'm gonna be straight. Or when I have kids, that's when I'm gonna change my life. Or, no, y'all. No. The time is now. Because it is gonna still affect you. I have the money, I have my apartment, whatever, I have my car, I'm chilling. I'm good on bills. I'm good. I should be okay now. I I'm looking for external things to validate me. Now I feel like I'm good. I wasn't good, y'all. And still, and I'm like, okay. I got all these things I thought that was gonna help me. I'm still not okay.
Now you gotta sit there and be like, so what's wrong now? It's the same thing that was wrong back then. Before you had all that, and you thought it was gonna work, you thought you were gonna feel better, same problems apply. You're gonna have to self-reflect. You can't keep running.
You know, just look at people who you work with. If you have a 9 to 5, just if you talk to people, your family, whatever, you will always notice it's someone that's still older than you. And I'm not saying as a, like, it's a diss. It's not. It's just something to learn from, y'all. Like, you have to use these as examples. And you know, like, and you still haven't healed from this. When are you gonna grow up? You know, I used to be that judgmental person. Not too long ago. I used to be like, well, you know, they too old for that. Oh, they twice my age. You should be healed by now, right? Look, what you see in people might just be a reflection of yourself. It's always, come on. Come on now. Don't do it. Don't do it. We too quick to judge now. Don't do it. Because when you really sit back and you reflect on things, then you're like, dang. Really sit with yourself like, now why did I do this? Okay, what triggered me to do that? What triggered me to think that?
Your sister was not doing good. I didn't heal.
I met a friend in 2022. He was studying like psychology, things like that. I think that's cool. Story times, we're going back and forth with stories, talking for hours. We cool. But I ain't never heard nobody even say it like this. He was like, you know, you always talk about what happened and events that happened, but you never say how you felt. Like, why did you eat me up like that? Like, what? I never heard from that perspective. Like, what's that crime? What? What's gonna rock me? Back then, I hate crying in front of people. To this day, I hate it. I'm not gonna lie. I be feeling weak. I be feeling like, you know, they're judging me, but that's all what I've been through that I ain't healed from. Let it go. Go and cry. You too, man. And don't care about nobody judging you. What? You're human. What are you talking about? What? Men can't cry. Who can? Come on. Things be overwhelming. I'm not doing good in school because I didn't heal. And I was in a whole new household, a whole new environment. That's when I had the money. That's why I had the apartment. That's when I had the nice car. I'm in the middle of downtown. I'm paying. Ooh. Everybody call me big money. I'm feeling like I'm somebody. I feel like I'm doing it. I feel like I'm doing it on my own. Pay attention to yourself. You gotta study yourself. This is 2022. But it always stuck with me. I'm not gonna say I did it right away. But if this was going on, talk to a therapist for the first time. You know what they told me, y'all? I have borderline personality. Excuse me? And I'm like, what is that? What even is? I didn't even know what that was. I'm like, okay, whatever that is. I'm like, what? So I'm crazy? You know, once you get like personality disorder, all that, we like, what? Your girl got abandonment issues, real bad. Real bad. Pay attention to yourself. Because sometimes I know it feels like it might be something more. And I'm not saying that dictates your life. Like, it doesn't. It doesn't. But I gave you that example to tell you now that it's 2025. I finally took accountability for my life. I studied people or my family or just anybody's reaction to things, their body language. As a kid, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Yeah, mind you, my family got history of that. Like, my grandma, I grew up, someone raised me with bipolar. So when I got the diagnosis, y'all, do you know I busted out crying? Like, what? This is not real. At first, I laughed. I'm like, you know, in disbelief, you know? Like, nah, like, that's crazy. I knew it was something. But at the same time, I cried so bad. I was so depressed about that. Because I'm like, now how crazy is it? My whole life studying other people and judging others or whatever you want to even call it, like, just trying to see their next move. And I didn't even notice about myself. The same thing that's why I say, like, sometimes it's a whole reflection of you. And you don't even know it. I found this out when I was, what, 19? I'm 22 now. But that's a long time, y'all. That's a long time. And I'm like, oh, I must have just developed it. I must have just, like, no, girl, you don't just develop. You don't just develop bipolar. That's not like borderline personality. That's, if you're bipolar, you're bipolar. So I'm like, it's my grandma. At first I'm like, it's my grandma. Like, I didn't caught something. That's crazy. Like, I'm just infected by it. Like, that's why I say, y'all, pay attention to you. Don't worry about it. Pay attention to yourself and hold yourself accountable. So after that, we're gonna get to it. Like I was saying, I had different apartments. I'm young. I think I'm doing my thing. I'm 19, 21 apartment, 21, woo, whatever. I couldn't keep one though. Hey. If we want to be honest here. And I'm not ashamed of saying it now. I'm not. At first, I used to be ashamed of, like, saying I lost my apartments and things like that. And it's not because I'm just a brokey, you know, and I ain't saying like, if you lost your apartment because financially you wasn't okay, then that's, life happens, it really do. But I knew a lot of the reasons why I lost mine was being depressed, y'all. Like, that, it really does affect your life. Like, I'm not even trying to, like, hold that as an excuse. I'm just, if you don't heal, bro, like, you're gonna lose a lot of stuff in your life, but you're not gonna even realize it. You're gonna miss out on a lot of life, not trying to grow. So that's why I'm so adamant about growing, y'all. Yeah, I'm young. I still got time. But sometimes you gotta dig yourself out that hole. So instead of focusing on love, which is already like coming, it's already here. I'm sorry, it's already here. Whether you know it or not, people love you. Strangers do. Whether they know you or not, like seriously, there's so many people in the world that don't even have to know you personally and still love you. Like, I'm not just trying to say that. Like, there's been so many times where I'm like, why am I receiving this right now? You don't even know me. Or I be thinking in my head like, this, they don't care about me. Ooh. Just speaking all that negativity on my life. Bro. Whole time it was there, bro. So you're self-sabotaging yourself. Pretty much. I self-sabotaged a lot of my life. And like I said, yes, I'm young, but don't wait till it's too late. Because then you're looking at other people who's older than you and be like, so why didn't they get themselves together? They didn't get themselves together. You need to get yourself together. Because if you had yourself together, you wouldn't even be judging people. And if you had life all figured out, how about you help somebody instead of judging? And I'm talking to me too. But anyways. Oh yeah. Now, it's time to take off the mask. It's time to take off the mask and pay attention, y'all. And so many times where, like, you know, I'm from the A. Well, no. Okay, sorry. Let me not start. But, I'm from Atlanta. So, you know, our little thing, I'm so P, if you don't know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm that guy, you know. I'm a girl, but I think I'm that guy, you know. No. It is okay to be you. It is okay to be sensitive. It's okay to have passion. It's okay to feel. Even if people judge you, it is, like, I'm telling you, like, because if you don't be you, you don't always be upset. Like, you don't always feel like you have an identity crisis, like you don't even know yourself, or you do know yourself, you can't be yourself. You always feel like you gotta hold this guard around you, protect yourself at all times. I just want to be loved. I just want to love people. I just want to make the world a better place. And it all starts with you. You don't have to be something you're not. It is okay to feel like on Valentine's that, you know, at any age, like, even now, we looking at social media, I think we're supposed to have it all figured out, but, man, look, even if you're older than me watching this video, I swear to you, like, you have time. You're still alive and breathing, you have time, and it's time to heal. Or if you don't even have to, if you know, there's always something to work on. But if you know that, like, I don't know, just wait on God's timing, you know, wait on divine timing, however you want to do it, the universe, whatever speaks to you, just, you know it's gonna come. Deep down, you know it's gonna come. I know when you be like, listen to your subconscious, like, it's not coming, I'm not gonna be loved, I'm gonna die with some cats, I don't know, y'all, I don't know, but it's coming, y'all, like, and for me, like, I'm 22. Of course, we don't know when we're gonna die, we don't know, but, look, man, live life, get yourself together, so you can be ready to receive, because sometimes the reason why we don't have what we think we want is because we're not ready for it, and I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't ready for it. Because even when I thought I was, I'm messing stuff up. Self-sabotaging myself. Like, girl, the apartment you wanted, the car you wanted, the amount of money you wanted. Some people are better at it, of maintaining things. But I wasn't ready. But you know what? Lost. So honestly, it's time to step back, see what you gotta go work on. And I know it hurts. I know it's like, dang, I don't want to sit here. And, yep. That's what you're gonna have to do. Another example to give you context. What made Shakira get to this point? Like, the real reason why this is a thing now. Just last month, y'all, not playing, the beginning of the year, I came in a year with a bang. I came in a year with like, for real. So, the last person I was dating, if you see this ever, you're blocked. But if you see this ever, ain't no bad blood. I know, come from me, you would think it would be, but nah, ain't no bad blood at all. So y'all, I was dating someone, and hey, I really, you know what I'm saying? You be head over heels, you be obsessive. You put down your boundaries that you was healing, you was doing good. You stopped certain things. You know what I'm saying? You in a groove. But then, who was dating? You know, cool, not cool. it was good. You know, it's always a honeymoon phase, and then you start noticing things, which I already noticed things in the beginning. If you really have discernment, intuition, you really notice things. But because I liked him so bad, and of course I did like him more than he liked me. Sometimes it be like that, y'all. I felt like he did not like me the same way I liked him at all, and that's just the truth. I know I liked him more than he liked me, and you don't want to sit there and say that. That's embarrassing, you know. If you pee, you don't want to sit here and be like, nah, you don't want to do that. But I cut him off before for like a day or two, crying my little eyes out like it was the worst thing ever. We only was talking for like a month. Like, come on now, whatever. Came back running. Not came back running, but told him, well, this is the day for you to work on, and this is the plan, and if you're really sincere, you apologize, we're gonna do these things. And he's like, yeah, whatever to make you feel good, you know. Say whatever. And it never happened. No, none of those things ever happened. Like, why am I begging somebody to love me correctly? And you might not think it's begging, y'all, but why am I? Come on now. No. And of course, we was going too fast. I will admit that, but I know I voiced that. You know, maybe we're doing it too fast. Maybe we should take breaks, or maybe we shouldn't be. Whatever the case was, and y'all, you know, kind of really, I fell for it. But he's like, no, we good. It's natural. It's a vibe. It's natural. No, have boundaries, because when you don't, they know. What do you think? So or not, they freaking know. So if you don't get out of it, you're gonna be wasting time, y'all. Anyways, or learn a lesson. However you wanna look at it. Well, this is what he said. I think we need to take a break. I think we need to start over. I think this is months later, down the line. And I'm like so upset. Like right now, it hurts my heart just saying it. But like, after I knew, I'm like, see, this is why I didn't want to waste my time. I gave you 100%, and I'm not saying, hey, forget it. Like I just felt like, wow, like, cause I'm in my head, I know we're not getting back together. And I'm like, can you just let me know for real? Like, we don't have to start over and do all this if you know we're not getting back together. Something happened. I guess he was like, yeah, you're right, whatever. We stopped talking. Well, I stopped talking to him for real. And pretty much, I fell for the okie doke over again and again and again and again, because I really did care for this man. It was the day before my birthday, January 3rd. My birthday's January 4th. The night, the hours before. Well, I was just like, we was on the phone talking. And I'm like, it's time. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, Shakira, you're self-sabotaging yourself by about to hurt your feelings, because you know the answer. You always knew the answer. But he's gonna keep lying. Whatever. Okay. I finally did. I said, hey, can you be honest with me? Do you really think we're gonna get back together? Like, be honest. And he was like, he answered so quickly though. He was like, nah, not really. I'm like, so you said let's start over. Y'all, you get the point. You get the point. Just imagine. So me, about to be heartbroken. Chest at my heart. I mean, heart at my chest. Oh. You know, no promo. But yeah, y'all. Devastated. I was happy, but the honesty, because that's all. A lot of us don't want the truth. I want the truth. It hurt. I needed it. Thank you. It set me free. And sometimes we need, y'all. We need to be set free. Stop lying to people. Tell them the truth. Set them free. Stop wasting people's time because you don't know what you want or you don't know who you are. And this is why I say go heal. I don't care what the age is. You're this is not me dissing him, but like for real, like people are way older. People are older gentlemen. I will say that. Okay. It don't matter what age. Go heal. Stop acting like you're ready when you're not ready. If you think you're ready, and when you finally get it, just be like, you know what? I'm not really ready. In the beginning, y'all don't do this to people, but also don't do it to yourself. There ain't nobody pop a mind. I can sit here and blame him, but there ain't nobody pop a mind. Because when you put your feelings into everybody's like hands and stuff like that, like it's your fault. Being a victim, I'm not being a victim. I was tired. That night, I said, you know what? I'm about to crash out. I'm about to cry. This is ruined my birthday. I didn't want to do my birthday no more. Y'all, no. Point. That was my freaking turning point. And I'm happy it happened. Because I did block him. Yeah, I did. You ain't never lie to me again. But, you know, hey, I'm happy it really happened because at the end of the day, I had so much fun on my birthday. Like, and I was doing it mostly alone. I had one friend at the time. But mostly I did everything alone. And I'm happy. I went to a seminar that I already planned. I had a dance class already planned by myself. Other things, I went get me a smoothie, doing cutesy things, writing my journal, you know, but I had a great time for my birthday. Do whatever you gotta do to spend time alone and really get to know yourself while you're doing it. Whether you don't like journaling, I didn't like it either, but it's helpful. It really is. Because sometimes listening to sad music, y'all, come on, for real, it's not helping. Come on now, it's not. Sometimes if you have to cry, go ahead if you have to, but don't soak in it, y'all. Listen to Rod Wave, sorry, Roddy, I love you, but that was me all the time. No. I don't want to be sitting there being a victim, no. I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying, like, get up. Sir, get up. That young boy, get up. There's no way. Now I do things like yoga. Give it a try. Do things you never done, because you never know. But, matter of fact, I have to say this too. With all the diagnoses that I have, I don't take any medicine, y'all. I take herbs. Take my little vitamins, but one day at a time. And, like, even just BPD, these are very significant things to have, but I don't let it, how can I say, I don't fall victim to saying or using it as an excuse, as a crutch, like, well, you know, I did this because I have this and that, and this is why I act like this. No, we need to stop doing that for real. No more of that. No more, I act like this because my mama did this to me, my dad did this to me. We're not doing it anymore. No, and I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying like everybody's been through something. No, even though it's true sometimes. But when are you gonna stop letting it dictate your life and hold yourself accountable? No more of that. Yeah, y'all. I do like nature walking, like nature. Do things that make the little kid you happy, y'all. Go back to that. What used to really make you happy? Cooking. Get up. Like, and I'm saying not in the ways where you're coping, doing it. Something that's actually helping you. Playing the video games and no, y'all. Don't let it distract you for real. Or like making music, doing poetry. I like poetry. I like, you know, there's a lot of things you can do. I got coloring books, y'all. If you like to read a book, read a book. There's other things to do, y'all. It's more than that. I'm just saying, like, if you like to skate, if you like to, whatever you want to do. Do things to where you can do it alone and you're comfortable doing it alone. It is okay to go to a restaurant and eat alone. I do it all the time. Baby. I'll go there. Not even get no drink. I'm not here for no drink. I'm just here to eat, enjoy myself, riding my, whatever I gotta do, y'all. So, this Valentine's Day, take it easy on yourself. Love yourself. It's okay to be single. It is not okay to be in a relationship where you're not fulfilled, you're not happy, and you still feel alone. If you're gonna feel alone in a relationship, you might as well be alone until you find your person, and that person don't walk past you, or now you're in a relationship, so you're like, you know. But go ahead. Not only just be alone, go do something. Go involve, grow. You know what you gotta do. Well, this is a long video. Hopefully it helps somebody out there. And also, like I say, I'm also talking to myself. But thank you for joining me for my first video. It's gonna get better from here. You're okay. You're loved. Whether you think so or not, you are. Whether you think I do or not, I don't care. I pray for I don't have enemies, but I pray for my enemies. I see the good in everybody. It's good and bad in all of us, y'all. Like, no one's perfect. And I'm not saying some people got more good than them, or, well, it is true, some people got more good, some people got more bad according to your beliefs. What is your beliefs, y'all? You can probably think I'm a bad person. Hey, I did some bad things, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person, y'all. What dictates that? Your beliefs. So, do whatever you gotta do, y'all. But enjoy this Valentine's Day with a smile. If you have to grieve, do it, but don't soak in it, y'all. Get up. After you do that, give your time to do that. Don't do it for no hours. Come on, get yourself together. But get up. Do something that actually gonna put a smile on your face. Put something on that's gonna make you laugh. You know, don't just soak in it. If you have to, step away from social media. Come back in a couple days and everything die down. Like, if you have to. But, hey, you're good. You're good. Alright. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel. You see I'm small, so we're trying to grow. Yeah, go ahead and support me. Comment down below what you're doing for Valentine's Day, and if you're not doing anything, what are you gonna do to grow? Are you ready for accountability? Are you done being a victim? Let us know. This is a no judging place, and I just thank you for watching me, and yeah.